Wolverine here. Um, Wolverine here with my video called Killing Club. See, I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was telling me no one ever asked him when he was a little boy what he wanted. You know, no one went up to the boy and said, "What do you want?" Not what do you want to be when you grow up, but just what do you want? No one ever asked him that. And I got to thinking about it, no one ever asked me that either, you know? I was just like, I don't know. So he thought about it. Always wondered why nobody ever asked him how come or what did he want to be. And he thought about it. And there was nothing he wanted to do, really. So, you know, a lot of fun stuff, make music and write good songs and stuff, but what he really wanted to do is, he said he'd like to clean up the planet a little bit by killing not just anybody though, but pedophiles. And I got to thinking about that, and it sounded like, well, it's something I never told no one. I've always thought about this too. I'm not gonna run around and say I've got a big number of kills on my record or nothing. But what I will say is I am itching to have some killing happen. I need to do some killing. It's in my blood and I'm feeling it. The way travelers' feet start to itch when it's time to go. Like when you run because you feel some weird vibes, or the police are chasing you, or whatever. Point is, I tell him, so it's kind of weird you said that, because that's kind of what I've always wanted to do this myself too. Seriously, I want to kill all the people that touch little children in bad ways, wrong ways, and molest little children and do sexual things to children. I really cannot stand these kind of people. I don't believe that they deserve the air that they breathe. They don't deserve to be on, not my, but I'm going to say it like that, our earth. They don't deserve to live in here with us. They don't deserve it. Even if we're in hell and we keep coming back over and over and over, we're going to kill these motherfuckers and take them out. Now, here's the thing. So I was talking to my friend, and he tells me the way it would work it's like kind of like a club. It's a killing club. That's what we'll call it, something like that. Funded and founded by the Ill Eagle Corporation, because we are the Eagles. This is America, and this is our corporation, and it is an illegal corporation. Well, there's also people that they're scared, they know. There's people that will give us tips. They'll tip us off. They'll let us know who the people are that we need to kill. It'll be a certain trusted organization. They will also study the subjects to make sure that what we're killing them for is for the right reasons. And no one's going to dupe us into hurting a innocent person. Nothing like that will happen. I study my homework. I'm a very smart man. Very smart. And everybody I work with is very smart. There's a group of us. Anyways, I thought about it. Well, if we're going to be doing this, you know, how are we going to be able to, pay our bills and support ourselves and eat food and stuff like that? And my friend brought up a good point to me. He said the people in the Killing Club, certain ones that will want to remain anonymous because they want to get their hands dirty, but they don't at the same time. Like they want to be a part of this. This is a good thing. It's the first time that we're gonna do what the cops can't do. We're gonna do what the cops don't do. As a matter of fact, that's another thing too. I'll get into that later. The point is there's certain people that will fund us. They'll donate money to the cause. They'll cash up our cause because they want to be a part of it. Just if you're donating your money, say you donate $100 to the cause, that to me is just as important as when I take this knife right here to that man that's been raping that little boy in the shower over and over and over and putting his thing in that little boy's mouth. When I take this knife to his throat, either way, that money is just as important. The people that comment, we're gonna make a website. We're gonna have other people that are gonna put in their support by what they gotta say. They're gonna help us. We need help moving the movement. The movement needs help. I am an angel, but that don't mean I can do everything on my own. I need help. It's like, why should I do all the work? If you're not going to get up and help yourself, then no one's ever going to be able to help you. So you need to learn to... We fall, we break, we rise up again. We fall, we break, and we rise up again. Killing games. The future of the world. Okay, so it's called Killing Games. Now, my friend wants to kill just pedophiles, and that's cool. That's number one. I'm not gonna castrate dudes because that's sick to me. I'm not gonna run around cutting off penises. I'm just gonna go up and take them right. You'll see. You'll hear all about it. But we'll make sure we're not caught. It's not like something we're gonna get caught for. We're smarter than that. But thing I want to say that I keep losing thought about, that there's more that I want to take out than just those molesters, and just more than rapists, and more than men that beat up women when they're drunk. I can't stand that. Ugh, that bully ass drunk mean fucking shit and beat a woman like a dude. Oh, you're a real man, buddy. If I had to carry this knife with me and these fucking bear claws, because Elon Musk has not paid for me to get my fucking claws and my bones dipped in adamantium yet. He ain't really met me yet, so we haven't had a chance to be friends. But Elon Musk is really gonna like me if he ever meets me. I don't know. I hope he gives me claws, because God won't give them to me, and neither will Lucifer. God won't give me claws. Satan will not either. What the fuck am I gonna do? I know. I'll ask Elon Musk to do it. It's such a cool idea, he'd probably do it for nothing. He's got the money he needs anyway. He doesn't need my money. Let's do a real project, Elon Musk. Let's see if we can take a human, I guess take him apart, and dip his bones in adamantium. He's already immortal. He drank the water in the cave in Springfield, Missouri. He got the Latin chants set over his head. He drank gallons of it, and his dog did too. His dog drank a shitload. Then I got naked and I laid down in it. Basically, had a bath without having a bath in it. So I think Elon Musk should see if he can take me apart, dip my bones in adamantium. It'll be so cool later when they dig me up in a million years after the next cataclysms. And there's gonna be some big ones. Oh boy. Either way, I want to take out more than that. Like, this is what I want to do. I want to take out human traffickers. I know even saying this is a bad deal because it puts my head up there like, you know, John the Baptist or whatever. Somebody's going to want to chop it off. Human trafficking is probably the most lucrative business on the earth. It probably makes more money than fucking technology and computers and all that makes. Probably makes more money than Las Vegas makes. Probably makes a lot more money than Disney World makes. Human trafficking is one of the biggest businesses on this earth. There are so many people being trafficked through the center of the earth, through tunnels. There's prisons. There's holes where there's just hundreds of people piled up in holes, and there's no light, no bathroom, nothing, and they're just landing on top of each other, and they're hungry, and they start eating each other, and after a while, it's a fight to eat, to survive, and you're going fucking nuts at the same time. These people, they're being raped. Children are being sodomized. They're harvesting the organs of little children. They've got in cages. They're hitting them with cattle prods, electronic cattle prods, and shocking them. And they're wearing horrible masks and scaring these children, you know, just putting the fear of the most insane, nastiest things in their heads. Because when you get a child super fucking scared like that, they can chop the head off and extract adrenochrome from the top of the spine. And then they turn it, it's a liquid. They turn that and finally cook it down into a powder. And the powder is the drug. It's called adrenochrome. It's probably one of the most expensive drugs there will ever be on the market. Or it might be just the start of a bunch of new, nasty, expensive drugs if we don't stop it. The point is, you can't get the same amount of adrenochrome from a happy kid. That's why these kids, they found underneath New York City, the Marines found a tunnel system, a secret tunnel system they didn't know about, and they infiltrated it, and there was like doctors and stuff, and they moved through them, and then they found all these children in cages, like those monkey cages from the movies, and these children were like stacked up like 4 rows tall, and then like, you know, 4 rows back, and like 100 rows that way, and then it starts again on the next wall, and it goes in a square. Anyways, these Marines, when they went in, they found underneath New York City 30 million children in cages. Some had not eaten in months. They weren't being fed anything. Some of them were dead. No one even cared. There was living ones right next to dead ones. Some of these children grew up in these cages. Some of them had never even seen the light of day. Some of them are unresponsive to anything anymore. And some of them have become something totally different, something God-forsaken, unforgivable. What's going on in the earth is some really creepy stuff. What's going on top of the earth? Yeah, it's bad. I know about it, just like you. But like my grandpa said, top of the earth, everybody thinks it's such a big deal, but really, it's just, it's the commercial for what's really going on. It's just like a show. It's for, like, I guess, for the visitors in outer space looking down. This is like everything up here. It's all right. It's all for show. It's getting blown away anyway. When it does, that's when it's time to go skedaddle to the old bunker or wherever you're going. Maybe you're gonna make you a Noah's Ark or something. I don't know. Who knows what's gonna happen? But Killing Club. I want to know what y'all think about that. We're not just talking about a sex offender. We're not just talking about a guy that was 20 and a chick that was 17. I'm not doing something like that. I'm talking about nasty motherfuckers that are doing really nasty things to little children. And it's proven. It has to be proven to somewhere or another. It has to be. It can't just be some woman that's pissed off at some dude and wants to see him die. That's not going to happen on my watch, sister. You understand me? Don't you mess with me. I will get you with my tiger's eye ring. Hit you right in the fucking head right there. Hit you with this fist. Said I'm a pitiful fighter. Okay, we'll see, pitiful fighter. So, this is my idea. It's called Killing Club. Basically me, another dude who wishes to remain anonymous, and another dude who wishes to remain anonymous. And honestly, I'm not going to do any of the killings myself because I'm not going to incriminate myself like that and put myself on the camera. But I will be making sure that there is a team of people that are just like me, look just like me. As a matter of fact, I have a secret alien clone brother, and he's visiting from another planet right now. Yeah, he hopped over from Nibiru. As a matter of fact, I took some pictures of Nibiru. I took some pictures of a UFO last night too. And I took some pictures of Jupiter and Saturn. And all the planets are kind of lined up in this crazy lineup right now. It's really crazy. Yeah, I wanted to let you all know about that. Blow me down. Well, blow me down, Pixie. We can do it if you got the horse saddle. I sure do, Billy Bob George. I've got the horse slapping straddle thing. Good, bitch, and hand me that spatula while you're at it. Okay, Captain Georgie. Main thing is I really need people to let me know, seriously. Are you down for Killing Club? I'm not Brad Pitt. I'm Wolverine. Wolverine for president. President of everything that's worth anything. You see, If I was president, that's the first thing I would do. I'd stop worrying about going to war with everybody, and I'd start trying to clean up. But see, okay, so in New York, they found 30 million kids. Now, in Los Angeles, they found one, 10 million. Yeah, it's like 10 million children in like a secret cave system with like secret big giant room, like a factory type room, and there's just nothing but kids stacked up in cages on top of each other. You can look all this up on the internet. The Marines couldn't even handle it. They were turning around puking. They didn't even know what they were getting into. There was children eating children, and it was as they first went in, they seen just a couple of doctors, these people in these weird lab coats and stuff. Uh, they just quickly like ran by and stuff. I don't know what happened with them. I hope something very, very bad happened with them. This is the X-Blade. But that's what I would do. As president, I would just put all of my defenses in war. I'd save some protection, but I would send everybody else after the whole human trafficking, um, human trafficking trade. I'd try to have it stopped in any way possible, no matter who tries to kill me. I don't care. I wouldn't want to be dead knowing I was a man that let that shit go on and didn't say nothing about it in his lifetime. That's pathetic. This shit's pathetic. Anybody that's making money off of this shit, you should feel fucking ashamed. You really fucking should. I don't care what kind of badass you fucking are. I'm fucking Lucifer's kid, you motherfucker. Think you're bad, dude? I'm definitely bad. They don't even make them like me, man. They quit making them like me right after I came out of my goddamn mom's pussy, motherfucker. Now listen. Healing Club sounds like a good idea to me. And I want to know who supports my idea. And I want to know if people think, this is what we're hoping for, We find out about this horrible person, and somehow they mysteriously, luminescent aliens. We got to deal with some extraterrestrials. They want to do some experiments. There's some reptilians, but they want to do some experiments on some humans and shit, so we can just have them. You guys just, we'll have them disappeared off the planet. That's a good way to put it. One way you can think of it is they got killed. Hell, maybe they do get killed. Maybe I just don't want to say it. But I will say that our friends from outer space that are living in Georgia right now on a miniature vacation on the earth, in that summer home that our man rents out for $400 a month. Either way, I guess I want the stories kind of posted. I'm going to make this website, and the stories, it'll tell about this man, what he did, what kind of sins that he was doing on the earth and stuff. And no one wants to play this game where, well, when you die, God's gonna make you suffer. I mean, who knows? I heard that God doesn't do nothing but spin records at this rave that never stops going, and it's like that's what heaven is. It sounds like what hell should be or something, but it's like a rave where he's the DJ, and he's pretty good, I guess, and he just keeps spinning records. He doesn't even have nothing to do with anybody but spin records, and like all the angel girls and little angel dudes, they're pretty much like all like just like kind of queer, You know what I'm saying? Like happy gay, you know? And they're just like raving all the time, and that's why they don't help us and they don't care about us. They'd rather rave at God's fucking stupid rave. They're all high on his drugs and they forgot about us. So I decided to go ahead and another thing, my door got kicked in. I have a son that's a terrorist. He's like 20 something years old. Beats the shit out of me, man. Because when my kids were growing up, I swore I would never lay a hand on my children. And I didn't. I didn't have my kids. And then I got this one kid, and I didn't get to raise him. It was his mother's choice. He was a stripper, and it was her choice. That's all I can say. So he grew up, I guess, obviously, with some sort of hatred in his heart. I didn't know. But he came to visit me, and he moved in. I did nothing but show him love. Tried to help him. I let him live rent free. Then I let him live for really cheap. And I just asked him to help clean up. I showed him love. I got him a job where he made $22 an hour. And all he had to do was like make a hamburger every once in a while. And I mean, really, like 1 or 2 hamburgers a day. Maybe a couple things of chicken, maybe a couple things of fries. And it's a delivery business. And that's what you make. And most of the time you're just sitting there and doing nothing. But either way, he has this hatred in his heart. I never even hit him. I didn't hit Enoch when he was a little kid, not when he was a baby. I loved my children. I love my children so much. I still do. I remember all my children, well, mostly I remember my children like laying on my chest. I'd lay back in a chair like this, and they'd lay on my chest with their arms out, and they'd be so fucking happy, like this big, you know? This big. Oh, so Enochian, I never hit him. And Acalia Moonray Calamisa, I never hit her. Matthew Venom, Matthew Bradshaw, I didn't hit him, never. Because he wasn't raisable, according to his mother, that didn't want her and me together. So, because I did drugs, and she wanted to pretend like she never was a stripper and never did drugs, even though she gave me all my drugs. I never really did drugs. You know, only strippers can get. So, anyways, killing clubs seems like the thing. It just feels right for me. It's something I feel passionate about, and my friend, he feels very passionate about it too. And there's somebody else I think that's going to feel really passionate about it also. Oh, back to what I was saying. I'm sorry. So my son comes and fucking kicks my goddamn fucking, tries to break my door down, just beats it to shit. Then sometimes he does things like he just comes run. I'll have my back turned to him and be sitting on the ground on the other side of my bed, and he'll run and jump on my bed and then just start hitting me in the back of the head with his fist, like from behind, like boom, 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 boom. Hit me on the side of the head and shit, and I'm not even ready for this shit. So I never did hit him growing up, and I still don't want to hit him. And now they're fully grown. Like Enochian, he's 19 now. Kid Matthew, he's 23, I think. 23, yeah. Acalia, It's like 21, I think. 20? I'm not sure. But, yeah. So, the reason I'm telling you this story about Venom is because it goes back to what I was saying about we're going to do the cop's job for them. I got a friend, he's in the Illuminati. I got a bunch of friends in the Illuminati, and I've heard around the way there's some wordage about what's going on. Here's the rumor, I guess, going around in the Illuminati. Now, they're saying what they're rooting for, what they're trying to make happen, what they're planning for is this. You want all the gangs, like all the motorcycle gangs, all the street gangs, like Bloods, the Crips, the Hells Angels, the Outlaws, fucking the Gypsy Jokers, fucking all the different motorcycle gangs, all the Mexican mafias, all that. Basically, all gangs, whoever you are, whatever cause you're with, whatever gang you're with, that's who you're with. And it's like they're rooting for the gangs to kill each other. Okay? That's one scenario. Now, they're smart. They know that they might not get their scenario to work for them. So what they do is they plan for more than one scenario. They're smart. These Illuminatis are very smart. Very smart. I like them though. They're intelligent. I'm more intelligent than most. And it seems like they're pretty good at keeping a secret. Which most people ain't. They suck. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I was wrong. So, he kicks my door and goes crazy, beats the shit out of me. Yeah, this was the other day, right? My neighbors, they had to call 911, right? And I did too because he fucking fucked my door all up. I had to call my landlord. I don't call the cops. I've never called them. But get this. I did call him and said, my oldest son is trying to beat the shit out of me constantly. And I feel like it's elderly abuse. Look, I got a black fucking eye. I mean, I think I'm a beautiful man, but I'm not going to be beautiful for long if I let this kid keep doing this. It's to the point now. I know I can destroy this kid. I can fucking break him into pieces. I can kill him, snap his fucking neck any fucking time I want. That's the problem. Once I start laying into him, he thinks he called me a pitiful fighter too, because I won't hit him. But he does things like this, like we'll be walking, he's schizophrenic and he hears voices and shit. Sometimes we'll be walking and a voice will tell him to hit me or some shit. Like, you need to kill your dad because he's Lucifer's son and he gets the throne share next. And if you kill him, you can take his seat. So he's not trying to earn his way through life. He's trying to fucking just hit me from the side. Bam! And then he just lays in. I didn't know I was going to get hit from the side by my kid. I was walking with you, having a fucking conversation, and all of a sudden, your voice is told you to fuck me up. I don't think so, man. Then he lays into me and goes all crazy. The point is, 911 has now been called 3 times. The neighbors have called. I've called. He said he'll send someone out. I said I want to get a restraining order. I don't want this kid around me no more. I'm like, this ain't no son of mine fucking's gonna beat me. I don't fucking beat my kids and I don't expect that they should put their hands on me. Point is, I'm telling you this because the cops never showed up. Yeah, it was 10:34 a.m. right before noon when this happened. And they showed up at 11. No, it should have been 9:39 p.m. So 10:34, 11:34, 12:34, 1:34, 2:34, 3:34, 4:34, 5:34, 6:34, 7:34, 8:34, 9:34. 11 hours it took for 911 to get to my house. When they got to my house, by that time I forgot that they were coming. I had already taken care and dissolved the whole fucking situation by myself. I got really fucking high, did a bunch of ketamine, went to heroin, got really fucking high, smoked a bunch of dank weed, shot some pistols, fucking chopped some wood, collected some money. Tried to fight a cougar, but so they got the other scenario that they planned for is this. Not that the gangs kill each other, but it's basically us against the police. And we kill the police. Like all the gangs kill the police. Along with the people, everybody, and they kill the police. That's the two scenarios that the Illuminati has defined for us. Because they're trying to create basically like the Big Bang, but they're trying to do it like for real, you know? But not like with this Hadron Collider, I'm talking about in reality itself. So basically like making order out of chaos, but since everything's already in order, they have to put it into chaos so that they can put it back into order. You get what I'm saying? We don't need them. The 1%ers and all that. We don't need them at all, and they know that. So what they do, they have to do. Enough of us figured out what's going on or whatever, or maybe we're a part of it too, you know? Maybe I'm supposed to relay certain information to people. Maybe this is what's going on. Maybe this is my job. I'm just saying. Yeah, so I get really pissed off when I think about the human trafficking and all those little children you see on the back of milk cartons. That's all you ever do. You see them on the back of the milk carton. But have you ever seen the kid come back from the milk carton? No, none of those kids ever come back. Once you hit a milk carton, it's over. It's the people that are running the show's way of putting it in your face because they have to put everything they do in your face because it's magic. You understand? And for them to do it, they have to show you. And it's the only way their magic works. You're not even required to have face. You just have to wait and look. So, I want you all to tell me what you think about Killing Club. Because, yeah, now I know. So the cops took 11 hours or whatever. And I realized at that point, we're paying. Is that what? Are you serious? What? We're talking about basically like me. Imagine me. My kid looks just like me. He's built like me and everything. Long hair and everything. Imagine me coming through your fucking door, right? And beating the fucking living shit out of you with my goddamn fists. You fucking are in fear for your fucking life. Because you don't know what the fuck what you don't know. You know what I mean? It's fucking like, what the fuck? This goddamn werewolf on me? Well, anyways. Like, you call 911 if you can make it to a phone and dial 911 before I obliterate your ass and take your fucking head and smash it against the concrete 33 times into a beautiful fucking disaster all over the kitchen table. Well, then I don't know. You think, point is, I think if you can make it to that phone and dial 911, and then you can't even say nothing, but you dial it and you hit send, and then I see that you dialed it, and I take your fingers and I break them real fast, like just like this, real quick, just break them real fast, one clean sweep, and then I forgot where I was going with that. But if you can make it to that phone and dial that shit, then they should make it to you. They should GPS get to you. I'm gonna say you're worth more than. How about this? What is your life worth? For real, I don't think the gang should kill each other at all. It might as well be the cops. It makes the most sense. Listen, y'all. If you can, what is your life worth? I mean, is it worth a pizza? Is it worth 30 minutes or less? Because that and cops? I knew my son was in here beating that shit, fucking living the hell out of me. That's all they knew. And they came 11 fucking hours later. And when they did come, I was high as hell on some ketamine and shit. And I was talking to some aliens and shit. And I looked up the telescope and I seen SWAT all fucking dressed up with a sheet, like, his like task force gear and shit, and his little body armor and suit and stuff. And I didn't feel like they were even there to help me. I felt like they was there to bust me or try. Because right before that, this real sketchy cat came knocking at my door trying to like score some shit. You know, fucking I don't play that shit, man. So I didn't open the door, and I seen him like shine a flashlight at my door and say something on his little walkie, and then he shot away. So I would call them at 10:34 a.m. They didn't show up till 9:34 p.m. And when they did, I don't think they even gave a shit about helping me then. At that time, I had the maintenance men come give me a brand fucking new door after they had to take a saw and cut. It took forever. They had to cut. Like, it doesn't even make, I don't want to tell the story. It's stupid. Point is, the shit happened. And they weren't there for me. They didn't have my back. And that was the only time I ever called the cops in my life, because I ain't no snitch. I ain't no bitch. But I've always believed that we should have a police force, because we need people to take care of us and make sure that grandmothers don't get raped walking down the street and stuff like that, or it keeps money flowing. Businesses don't gotta get robbed and shit. I mean, but then I realized something. They didn't give a shit about me. They didn't have my back. They never cared. So I think they just came to arrest me when they came. you know, because I got some really good stuff. So what? It's not no one's business but mine and now yours because I told you. You ain't gonna say what I got, but I got about everything. It's all the best of the best because I'm a magical motherfucker like Lucky Charms. I'm magically delicious. Killing Club. I need to know what y'all think about that. Who supports the idea? Who doesn't? Who thinks I'm fucking stupid, crazy, lunatic, embarrassing, don't want to be known, don't want to see me walking through the shopping mart without my hair in a braid mixed with a picture of Jesus in a pipe with a crystal meth guy saying, hey, where's my halo? I'm the natural American spirit nigger on the pack of cigarettes. Come on, man. What do you think about this, guys? Um, I want the whole world involved. I want everyone to join Killing Club. But I need to know what you're thinking about it before I even get into it. If I get enough responses, though, like people saying, dude, this dude, this dude's righteous, man. If he's either all talk, but if he ain't all talk, man, he might be exactly what the world's been needing, man. Be the change you wish to see. Be the difference. I decided one day that I was going to be what is lacking. What I don't see happening from being like me in the picture. I don't see me doing the right thing over there. But then I do, right? Because I've been looking for it. I see the right thing over there or over there, and I go over there and I do it. It might even be right here. And I do the right thing right here, and I do it right here. You get what I'm saying? So, Killing Club. First rule, okay, of Killing Club. Don't talk about Killing Club. Don't talk about Killing Club. That is the first rule. You fuck that up and you're fucked up. So don't fuck up. You understand me? I now pronounce you an X within the Killing Club. I pronounce you a knight in the Killing Club. I pronounce you an X as an XMen in the illegal corporation with Wolverine and Professor X. Where goes that?